Welcome to the Microlearning edition of Willowbridge Leadership Foundations. This is an abridged version of Module 4, Assessing Your Team Morale and Engagement. This module will focus on what morale and engagement are and the behaviors that impact morale and engagement in the workplace. Let's begin. So, what is employee morale? Morale describes how enthusiastic an employee is about their job, their team, and the work they do for the organization. Basically, it's how people feel. Now you're probably wondering, what is employee engagement? Engagement is the level of commitment an employee has to an organization. It's measured by how much energy and contribution an employee brings to their role. Essentially, it's how people act. So let's talk about what high and low team morale really look like. As we can see, there's a huge difference between a high morale team and a low morale team. Morale is something that's shared by the team in total. And in times of change, there are a lot of things that can take a toll on the team you work with. The first step to making sure you can influence a healthy team environment is to think about where your team is currently at. Now let's talk about what high and low team engagement look like. We can tell that once again, there's a huge difference between a highly engaged team and a lower engaged team. Engagement happens at an individual level and has to do with each employee's personal situation, motivations, workload, skill utilization, etc. Engagement can ebb and flow depending on each person's personal situation, but even more so in times of change and uncertainty. Chances are, the team you work with lands somewhere in the middle. This is where you have the most room for opportunity and can make changes to increase your own engagement and the engagement of the team you work on. In doing so, you'll be able to influence and increase the engagement of your teammates. At Willowbridge, we believe that there are 5 behaviors that impact engagement and morale. Let's talk about all 5. They are communication, recognition, connection, purpose, and potential. Keep in mind that engagement and morale aren't driven by programs. They're driven by everyday behaviors among you and your teammates. So here's a quick recap. Morale and engagement are what drive a team to care and commit. There are 5 drivers that matter most: communication, recognition, connection, purpose, and potential. When these are strong, the team is engaged. But when they're missing, you feel it, and fast. Thank you so much for watching Microlearning Module 4 of Willowbridge Leadership Foundations. We appreciate the time you spent learning and growing with us. Thank you for all that you do.